Bright QT. Every student matters.
Which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable, which are not? State reasons for your answer. Okay, this is a pretty simple question. We are just looking for polynomials in one variables. Okay, in this first part here, we have got only variable x, right? So this is one variable. Now, is it a polynomial? Look for the powers of x. Powers of x are 2, 1, and this is a constant term. So x raised to power 0 can be written with it, or even if you don't write it, we are just looking for powers of x. So powers of x are 2, 1, and if you consider it x raised to power 0, then 0 also. So powers of x are whole numbers, that is non-negative integers, and the first part is a polynomial, and it is a polynomial in one variable because the only variable we have is x. I hope I have explained it clearly. Now look at this one. It has got only one variable, that is y, and is it a polynomial? Yes, because it has got non-negative integral powers of y. So yes, it is a polynomial in one variable. Okay, this is also a polynomial in one variable. Look at this one. The variable involved is t. Okay, but look at the powers of t. This power of t, that is root t, it means 3t raised to power 1 by 2 plus root 2t. This is the expression given. Is it a polynomial? No. So for the first part it is yes. For the second part it is yes, it is a polynomial in one variable. For the third part it is not a polynomial. So there is no question of asking whether it is a polynomial in one variable or not, because it is not a polynomial. Is it a polynomial? It has got only one variable. Okay, so is it a polynomial in one variable? No, it is not a polynomial, because this can also be written as y plus 2y raised to power negative 1, right? We only want powers of variable as non-negative integers, which in this case is not. So fourth part, it is not a polynomial. Okay, look at the fifth part. Is it a polynomial? It has got variables with powers in whole numbers or non-negative integral powers, but we have three variables here, x, y and t. So it is not a polynomial, not a polynomial in one variable, in one variable. So this expression you should keep in mind. This is not a polynomial in one variable. Okay, you cannot say that this is not a polynomial and you cannot stop at this point. You have to say in one sentence that it is not a polynomial in one variable. Okay, because it has got three variables. Why? Because the question was, is it a polynomial in one variable? The question was not whether it is a polynomial or not. Okay, so the entire expression has to be considered while answering this question. Okay, so when I answered it is not a polynomial, was this answer enough? Yes, this was enough, because polynomial in one variable will be possible only if the given algebraic expression is polynomial first. It should be a polynomial first, then we will look for variable. If it has got only one variable, then we will say it is a polynomial with one variable, otherwise it is not. Write the coefficients of x square in each of the following. So what is the coefficient? Coefficient is just the constant before that expression. For example, if I write 3x square plus 5x plus 2, what is the coefficient of x square? The constant that is written here with x square. Okay, coefficient of x is 5. Okay, constant term is 2. So what is the coefficient of x square here in the first part? Coefficient of x square here is 1, because this is 1 into x square. So answer is 1. coefficient of x square, answer is it 1 or negative 1? It is minus 1. Okay, because we can write it as 2 plus minus x square, minus 1 into x square, or you can say, right. So coefficient of x square is minus 1. It is not difficult to imagine that it is x square. What is written with x square? It is minus 1, right. So minus 1 into x square. So coefficient is minus 1. In this case, pi by 2 is written with x square. Okay. So coefficient is pi by 2. In this case, coefficient is it a polynomial or not? Yes, it is a polynomial, because this is a constant term. It can be root 2, it can be any other constant. Okay. X has got non-negative integer power, right. So it is a polynomial, yes, and coefficient of x is root 2. Now if I ask you the category of these polynomials, what kind of polynomial is it depending on its degree? Okay, you will say it is a quadratic polynomial. What kind of polynomial is this? It has got 3 terms. Is it quadratic, cubic, or what? It doesn't depend on number of terms, right. What we are looking for, highest power of x. This is a cubic. It has got highest power of x as 3, right. If we categorize it depending on number of terms, this is a trinomial because it has got 3 terms. This one is a quadratic and this is a linear polynomial. Okay. This was just to revisit the concept that we did in the introduction part. Give one example each of a binomial of degree 35. So we need a binomial of degree 35. Binomial of degree 35 can be written as x raised to power 35 plus, let us say, 3x raised to power 34. Why is it a binomial? Because it has got 2 terms. Why the degree is 35? Because highest power of x is 35. So I just need to take care of 2 things, that I need only 2 terms, which is okay, and I need highest power of x as 35, so which is also okay in this case. Now how many examples can you take? You can write infinite number of expressions. You can keep on writing such examples, but we required only one example. But let me give you another example here. If I write x raised to power 35 plus some constant, let us say 5, this is still a binomial and the degree is still 35. So this is one example, this is second example of the same thing. I want you to write 3-4 more examples for your practice. Okay, in the exam you will write only one example. And of a monomial of degree 100. This was binomial which satisfies these 2 terms. Now I need monomial of degree 100. What do I require? Monomial of degree 100. So I should keep in mind that I need a monomial. So I need only one term, right? And degree is 100. So I need highest power of x as 100. When I say x, I mean variable. You can take y also. So in this case, this is one of the examples, right? This is a monomial. Another example can be 3x raised to power 100, 5x raised to power 100, or for that matter root 2 into x raised to power 100. These all are monomials with only one term, right? Monomial is a polynomial with one term. So these are monomials, and what is the highest power of x? It is 100. So it is a monomial of degree 100, right? So I have given you enough examples. You can write whatever answer you want to write for this answer. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Now we will focus on degree of these polynomials. So degree means highest power of the variable, right? In the first case, what is the variable? It is x. Highest power is 3, so the answer is 3. In this second case, The variable is y. What is the highest power? It is 2. So, the degree is 2. In the third case, what is the variable? It is t. What is the highest power of t here? It is 1. So, the answer will be 1. In the fourth case, it is a constant polynomial, right? So, what will be the degree? If I consider the variable as x, I can write 3 as 3 into x raised to power 0, right? A constant polynomial has got a degree 0. So, the answer to this fourth part is 0. Okay. Now, we need the classification depending on degree. Okay. In the first case, degree is 2. Let me write degrees also. I will write degree here and then the classification. Okay. So, the first polynomial here has got a degree 2 because the highest power of x is 2. So, it is a quadratic polynomial. When I say quadratic, in this chapter I mean quadratic polynomial, right? Quadratic polynomial. In this case, degree is 3, it is a cubic polynomial. In this case, degree is 2, so it is a quadratic polynomial. In this case, what is the degree? Degree is 1, highest power of x is 1. So, it is a linear polynomial. In this case, the variable is t, which has got highest power as 1, so degree is 1. Hence, I can say it is a linear polynomial. In this case, the variable is r and it has got power 2, right? So, the highest power is 2 here, hence it is a quadratic polynomial, right? And in this last one, 7th part, the highest power of x is 3 and x is the variable here. So, it is a cubic polynomial because its degree is 3. So, this was about the classification of these. Alright. So, students, this was the first lecture on polynomials. I hope some of the concepts have been cleared in your mind about the polynomials. In the upcoming lectures, we will go deeper into the chapter of polynomials. I hope you have understood the first lecture here. Thank you.